Select your character. Thanks.
Welcome, and welcome back to Return to Monkey Island. It's been ages since I last played this. I was playing it on release, but then sort of got distracted by other stuff and life, and basically, yeah, it's been a while, but I'm finally back to this. I'm hoping to complete this. So let's change the lighting. Actually, there we go. Let's continue. Let's remind ourselves of the story. It's been a while.
Kind of. But remind me a little?
Okay. So the secret of Monkey Island was in a safe at the voodoo shop, and I was looking for the...
Should probably back over there, actually. Because else it's going to look weird, me looking off the screen. Yep. Try and get the lighting right so it looks like the screen's reflecting off my face.
5 golden keys that would open it. I wasn't sure where LeChuck or Captain Madison were, but I was sure they were up to something. Elaine was on Scurvy Island, working on stuff for the Marley Foundation. Stan was in prison in an ice quarry. There was a lot to think about, but I was keeping my to-do list up to date, and the main thing was finding those golden keys.
I'm glad they gave you like sort of a this is what happened last time sort of thing. It is useful for me because it's been a while. I can't actually remember the last time I played this. Line looks a bit off. Fuck it, whatever.
Are these eels?
Hagfish. Very tasty, but don't let him get around your neck.
Right.
What are these little yellow guys?
They're lump suckers. Easy to eat and great for sucking out cysts and boils.
Gross.
I'd like to buy some lump suckers.
Cute little fellas, aren't they? Here's a box full. Should be plenty. You want me to run a tab for you?
Sure. Thanks.
Oh, if we're getting a tab, then yeah, I'll get as much as I can.
I'd like to trade my fish in for some hagfish.
Fine choice.
Okay, so we can't get multiple.
I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks.
What do we need them for, though? I need a hint. You know what's great? Let's get a hint, because I'm... how do I find Stan? Okay, so this is gonna... Okay, don't want to spoil ourselves too much.
What's that flag with all the holes in it?
Quite proud of that. We caught it up in a fishing net one day. 'Tis one of the signature flags of Bella Fisher herself.
Bella Fisher? That was Bella Fisher's flag?
That's what I said, yes.
Yes. Why don't you listen?
Hi.
Bright boy. How was your search?
You sure I can't borrow your golden
Are
key?
you sure I can't borrow your golden key?
How many keys you got yourself, boy?
None.
Come back when you've got more than I got. Maybe we can talk partnership then.
Remind me again.
Remind me again what you know about where the golden keys might be?
Well, I've got one. Old Mrs. Smith had one. I guess she'll have willed it to someone in her estate. There's the one Bella Fisher had. Must be at the bottom of the ocean now. One somewhere on Bermuda. And one on Terror Island. That'll be all I know.
No, it's not food time yet.
See you around, Whitey.
Most likely.
Alright. Did I get everything from here?
On an errand, back soon. Darn it.
Oh no.
Someone defaced Elaine's scurvy flyer. Someone defaced Elaine's scurvy flyer.
We use sandwichable sign. Oh, yeah, what are these face? God, I'm trying to remember what Mally, please. It's not food time yet. Meow tutu. Trying to work out what to do.
How come you're still here? The bar is half collapsed and slightly on fire.
Not done with my drink. Not done with my drink.
It's only slightly singed. Carla might not even notice. Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
No, you can't take it. With my bar gone and no hope to repair it, this is all I have left.
Sorry, we can't replace that guy. Chat with my invincible demonic figurehead.
Don't get any funny ideas while I'm away from the ship.
No problem. I'll pretend I'm one of the writers.
Ha ha ha. Cute little guy.
Hi there, little guy. Hi there, little guy. Hi there, little guy. Hi there, little guy.
Okay. Okay, so we can't do anything there. Oh, wait, what's that?
It's nicely dried, pre-cut, and ready to go. I think I'll fill up my coat pockets with this bulky firewood. Seems like it might come in handy somewhere, and I'm sure no one will miss it.
Why not?
Oh, I remember the first time Stan tried to fleece me.
Good times. Try and remember where the fucking. Is that done?
It says Tan's previously owned vessels.
Just trying to think where he could be because he's trapped somewhere.
Hello.
Are the blowfish for sale?
No, indeed. These are for personal use. They're excellent for burping contests. Care to join us?
Don't mind if I do.
Winner gets to keep the blowfish.
Okay. Oh, you're blowing at the wrong end.
Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
You're blowing at the back end of it.
I think they've captured Stan quite well, actually. They did a nice job with the coat. I think they've captured Stan quite well. They're more like snakes than fish. Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup. What are these blobby guys?
Toadfish. Surprisingly, no relation to actual toads.
I'd like to trade my fish in for some toadfish.
Fresh off the boat. I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks. He's a handsome devil.
First fish I ever caught. Couldn't bear to eat it. Of course, I was only a lad of 3 at the time.
Is the flag for sale?
Bite your tongue. That's property of the chums.
With the who?
No one.
It's too late. The bait's out of the bag. We might as well tell him.
Yes, please do.
The Chums is by way of being a semi-secret society of anglers.
Mostly we tell stories.
Aye, stories about fish.
Sounds fun. Can I join
Can
the
I
chums?
join the chums?
Well,
I can tell a good story.
I can tell a good story.
Have you got any good fish stories?
Yeah. One time, I was swallowed by a manatee.
No one knows what a manatee is. Trust me, make it a whale. It'll be better.
Okay.
Take this fishing lure. Other chums will have these too, on their clothes or displayed somewhere. Go out and find them, show them your lure, and tell them your story. They'll give you advice. Learn all you can, then come back here and tell us your story again.
Okay, so
You
he's
could
gone.
start with that young pirate that hangs around at the scum bar.
Don't tell him where to start. He's supposed to look for the lures.
I guess you got all lure, so
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. I presume you want to tell a story, but I can also tell just by looking at you that you're not ready for the likes of us. Go out and find more chums to advise you. They'll know when you're ready.
okay. So not here then yet. No, wait, stop fucking running off yet. Stop! Why are you trying to click on the bag?
I don't see a chum's lure anywhere. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Hey, Guybrush!
Do you have a lure? No, you don't. Broken lamp.
The lamp broke. Possibly an improvement.
Trying. Who know around town?
Welcome back.
Hi. Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time.
Sure.
My ship was swallowed by a whale.
But then what? A key point of every fish story is a dramatic ending. Did you land the fish? Did it get away? Does someone get married or killed or both? People want to know how things turn out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, one time. My ship was swallowed by a whale. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
I think you've got a lock on it. I can tell it's early in your training. Find some other members of the chums, and they'll help you hone your skills.
Okay.
Oh. Let's go and check everybody else in town.
The human toll of these natural disasters is devastating.
Not remember. Right, okay.
The sea monkey, too, is almost as nice. My
There's not
brilliant
many
deduction
people.
is that the museum is closed.
Okay, yeah, I mean, because we got it closed down. Whoops.
A classic specimen.
Oh yeah, we destroyed the tree.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I must have startled them while I was whittling.
Whoops. Get this wife in there. Yeah. There's nobody there. Let me look at a point. I suppose the docks. Maybe Wally's got one. Okay.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Creepy.
On an errand, back soon. Darn it.
Oops.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time,
Shit was swallowed by a
ship
whale.
was swallowed by a whale. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
You know, what your story needs is a part to set the stage, to let us know what's going on and who the people are. It should come at the beginning, like
A beginning?
like a beginning, exactly. Like, I was on the deck of a burning Spanish galleon with Horseface and Ichijo. And then all of a sudden, and then you take it from there. Want to give it a try?
Sure.
Okay. The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
Yeah, that's the way. Your story's not bad. But it's missing a few things. Find some other chums to help you fill in the gaps.
I'll do that.
Don't think there's much more. You remember? Fucking who else? There's no more things around. No more people. Alright, so museum's closed. Shipyard, nobody's there. Oh, you can go to... Okay. It's been a while. Completely forgot. Sail to a drift ship, sure.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Permission to come aboard.
Afraid we can't let you do that.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
This isn't a protocol issue.
Although we do enjoy a good protocol.
Are you going to let me talk?
Apparently, that's what you enjoy doing.
There's been a deadly scurvy outbreak on the ship. We're under strict quarantine, so we don't infect others with this deadly pathogen.
Scurvy isn't... Yeah, scurvy isn't contagious.
I don't think scurvy is contagious.
You don't know that. My mom's gardener's second cousin's pastry chef says it is.
It's a scientific fact.
Oh, don't try to snow us with
Just
your
need an orange or
science
any other fruit.
quackery.
If scurvy wasn't contagious, then only one person would have it.
Duh.
Where'd you get that cool flag with all the holes? Looks familiar.
We found it floating in the ocean. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags. She probably lost it when her ship went down.
We're afraid to take it down and offend the scurvy gods.
There is no such thing as the scurvy gods.
Well, then why is there scurvy? Answer me that.
I think scurvy is contagious. Can I have your flag?
Can I have your flag?
Did you not hear me? Scurvy! On board! Quarantine!
Well, you could just toss it down to me.
Best not to risk it. It's probably crawling with scurvy, trust me.
Can I have your
Can
flag?
I have your flag?
Did you not hear me? Scurvy!
I know.
On board.
Yeah.
Quarantine!
Well, you could just toss it down to me.
Best not to risk it. It's probably crawling with scurvy, trust me.
Bye. Don't let the scurvy bite you.
Scurvy bites! I knew this was bad.
Mally. Do I have something you can have? I don't need fruit.
It's one of Bella Fisher's flags, about 15 by 15 and full of holes.
Sail to Terror Island. I mean, being harassed by the cat. Mally.
You're right. It won't budge.
It's strong magic. I can still get it open with a spell, but I need a good power spot.
It beats trying to find the keys.
We don't even know where to start. It could take forever. Only a fool would do that.
I know an excellent place for power spells, but it's not on this island.
No problem. We can craft it there and then come back here.
We'll take my ship.
I'll stay here to keep an eye on the safe.
And steal the secret yourself? I don't think so.
Stop it. Clearly, no one trusts anyone to stay behind. We'll all go together.
What if someone else finds out the thing is here?
The only map is lost somewhere on Monkey Island.
As always.
Probably eaten by a wild boar by now.
The map maker knows it's here. I've got a bone to pick with him anyway. I'm thinking maybe one of the large ones in the leg.
Read the sign.
Death waits for all who enter. I'd turn back if I were ye. That's encouraging.
Let's go in. Ooh, pretty island. Icky
It's
moldy.
like a
How?
slow crashing wave of spores.
Knife.
Yeah, it's like a slow crashing wave of spores.
No. Okay. Twisting path.
There's no such thing as a man-eating mushroom, right? Whatever it is, I don't think it wants me around. There's no such thing as a man-eating mushroom, right?
It's totally not an arm or a leg.
It's locked.
Damn it. Is that a key?
XYZZY.
That is Sierra reference, isn't it?
I'm no good at jimmying things.
We need key. Oh wait, no, we have got a key. It'd be funny if this works.
This key doesn't fit. It's getting hard to tell the flora from the fauna.
Alright, so we'll have to come back here then.
I'm not sure I want to know what happened here. I'll be fine as long as I don't lose my wits and keep my head. I'm not sure I want to know what happened here. I'll be fine as long as I don't lose my wits and keep my head.
Or lose your head and keep your wits.
Ugh, looks like he had the wrong person watching his back. What really bothers me is, why do these pirates look familiar?
I'm curious now who they are.
Looks like another greedy pirate who met a sordid fate. Yeah, this place gives me the creeps. It's an old oil lamp with a little lamp fuel inside.
And that's now ours.
Looks like another greedy pirate. I'm not sure I want to know what happened here. I'll be fine as long as I don't lose my wits and keep... I'm not sure I want to know what happened here. I'll be fine as long as I don't lose my...
Shut up. Right. So we can get near.
Just a dead end. Sounds a little creepy if you think about it too. For a dead tree, it's a
Mally,
little
I'm
too
not
lively.
feeding you right now.
For a dead tree, it's just a dead end. Sounds a little creepy if you think about it too. For a dead tree, it's a little too lively.
There's got to be something. There's like barely anything on this island. Guess we got to ship for now. Scurvy Island.
Ah, Scurvy Island. This is where Elaine's been growing all the limes for the Marley Foundation's Scurvy project. She's probably back here by now. I can't wait to see her.
There's none here.
It says the Marley Foundation's Scurvy Treatment and Prevention League, or STAPL, welcomes you to Scurvy Island. 1.5 miles to STAPL headquarters.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that is a lot of... that's a lot. We'll go to the one with the seagull.
Wow, Elaine sure has been busy. I better talk to Elaine before I steal any limes from the foundation she's worked so hard to set up. Oh, whoa! The bird has a torn picture in its nest. Is that a picture of me?
Hey, have a picture of Stan.
It's a big world. I'm confident I'll find a use for this soon. Elaine and I debate about whether it looks like a parrot or a cockatoo.
Trying to get everywhere else before the camp.
Oh, I love that place. It's like a 100-foot candy cane. That's where all the driftwood goes during driftwood mating season.
Wow. I guess we're going to camp then.
Elaine, are you decent? Hello? Hey, this used to be a picture of both of us. What happened to the me part? Hi, I'm working due west of the waterfall and due north of the lighthouse today.
Due west. To northwest.
I pinched a yak with it once, and then I sort of accidentally pinched the staple remover. I had it for years before I remembered to give it back to Elaine. She was happy and mad at the same time. Mappy. It obviously means something to Elaine, too. Pirates used to have to steal this from Elaine to prove themselves. No, at least that's what they told me when they made me do it.
Stop trying to climb outside the window. Hey! Sake. Trying to stop Mally from bloody climbing out the window. So northwest. Oh.
Hi.
Wow,
Hi.
managed to get it first try. I was hoping to run into you again.
I was hoping I'd run into you again.
I was hoping that too. What happened at the voodoo shop? Did you get the secret?
There was a complication.
There was a complication.
Isn't there always?
A big, heavy, rectangular complication with 5 keyholes and a secret inside.
Well, that sounds daunting. What about LeChuck and Captain Madison?
They weren't there, oddly enough.
Well, be careful.
How's your project going?
How's your project going?
The project has hit a snag. We have plenty of limes, as you can see, but people are refusing to take them. They say they don't like the taste and they don't believe they'll help with scurvy. As an elected official, I could have issued an edict, but as a private citizen, I have to convince people. I tried this flyer.
Yeah, I've read part of this.
I know it's terribly dry, but the facts are there.
Mally! Bloody cat. It bloody falls out the window. Apologies for the different jumps. Me trying to grab Fritz to stop Mally from climbing out the bloody window. Swear to God, that cat. Dangerous. Adding bullet points. It could be little lines.
What about adding bullet points? They could be little limes.
People not liking limes is part of the problem, though.
Good point.
Tried using a different font.
Have you tried using a different font? Comic Sans, for example.
Yes, but I need a small one to fit all the information on.
What if the text was centered instead of left justified?
What if the text was centered instead of left justified?
Somehow I don't think that's going to make a lot of difference.
Be surprised.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
It's basically a sales and marketing problem, and neither of us is an expert in either of those things.
I see what you mean.
Stan.
I'll hang on to the flyer. Maybe I can find a sales and marketing expert to look at it.
Okay.
Can you spare any limes?
You can take a few. Well, like I said, I'm having trouble giving them away.
Ah, Blimey. You can smell the ascorbic acid. Hi, I'm working due west of the waterfall and due north of the lighthouse today. Hi, I'm working due west of the waterfall.
I could combine them.
Hey, it's a picture of me and Stan. Nice likeness of Stan.
Right, so can't do anything with that yet then. Right, do, 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 do. Suppose we can try and go to the scurvy ship.
You should try limes. They help prevent scurvy.
Where did you hear that?
Is that more of your science mumbo-jumbo?
You need to leave before you catch scurvy.
Have a look at this flyer on limes.
Ascorbic acid deficiency, collagen synthesis, mucous membranes.
Hey, that is a bunch of science nonsense.
We won't have any of that around here.
It's all a trick to track our plunder.
As if you have any plunder.
Bye. Don't let the scurvy bite you.
Halt, ship! If that's what you can call that.
Made it myself. It's a source of pride.
This is a scurvy inspection point. The law requires that you're carrying limes before I allow you to proceed north.
Here, look, I have limes, see?
To proceed north, you'll have to fill out a customs declaration form. Name?
Mr. Elaine Marley.
Mr. Elaine Marley.
Fill this out and be completely honest.
Oh God. Yes. Sorry. I'm trying to I can only hear out of one ear. That's how bad my microphone's gotten. I don't know what's happened to it, but to sort of hang it at a certain point because it drops down. There we go. Right, I can actually hear myself now. Wedge sang again. We've been playing. Check question 2. Was it a version of how am I supposed to? Yes. Yes. Did you check for question 4 and not question 6? I will not answer 27 or 28. No. Are you carrying more than 10 in this? Did you not check 7? Or if you checked 9, did you not check 2? We've been to Bermuda during the winter. No. Yes. Have you one of the guys used? Yes. To answer 13-9 a lie. If you check the question 1, verify you checked question 29. Check this. Who destroyed a priceless artifact and got away with it? Yes. I'm currently filling out a customs form. I think therefore I am. North Star is in the south. I can verify I've answered question 2 correctly. I'm not carrying any trivia cards. Question 2, 3 of... Okay. Well, I said that about his 2, I mean not 11.
Right, let's see how you've done. Well, we have a problem right off the start. We don't allow pirates on Bermuda. I'm going to have to request that you leave these waters immediately.
Does it help if I'm a mighty pirate?
No.
Really?
Back so soon? To proceed north, you'll have to fill out a customs declaration form. Name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Fill this out and be completely honest. All right, let's see how you've done. You forgot to check that you're carrying limes. I'll check that for you. Good answer. Interesting you would check that one. Good penmanship. Not checking that was smart. Okay. This
So you should
order,
just select him
you may
one.
proceed with full approval of the Bermuda Port Authority.
Fair enough.
A
Smells
bucket
awful.
filled to the brim with rotten fish bones.
Royal looking sculpture.
It's a very regal-looking ice sculpture.
Read the sign.
It says, Courthouse of Bermuda.
Sure, there's Anna.
Order! Order in the court! I am going to cite you for contempt of court for not asking permission to approach the bench.
I humbly apologise. May I approach the bench in your honour?
I humbly apologize. May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
You may approach the bench. Court is now in session. Judge Plank presiding. How do you plead?
It's
Innocent.
due to lack of evidence, all charges been
Due
dropped.
to lack of evidence, all charges have been dropped.
Order! Order in the court! Quiet on the gallery, or there will be arrests.
Your Honour, do you have to buy your own
Your
robes?
Honor, do you have to buy your own robes? Or are they court-appointed?
Order! Order in the court! If I don't get order, I am going to clear the court!
Okay. Are you wearing pants on
Your
that robe?
Honor, are you wearing pants under that robe? Please remember that you're under oath.
Order! Order in the court! If I don't get order, I am going to clear the court!
Did I mention I am searching for the secret of Monkey Island?
Until it becomes a legal matter before the court, it is of no interest to me. Although, I do remember a case several years back where the secret was claimed to be a fraud and a scam to sell computer games. I believe that was settled out of court for a substantial sum.
What did Your Honor do wrong to get this appointment?
Never beat a Supreme Court justice in cribbage.
That is all, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
Now there's someone I've got to meet.
Alright, so there's nothing in here. That bird just frozen in time.
It's locked. Maybe I'll come back later. It's amazing they stay lit in this weather.
Wait. There must be somewhere okay. Right. That's where Stan is.
Are you in the Chums?
Not saying anything.
Well, I happen to be...
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
I might do.
The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at Sword Point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
Listen, let me tell you something about anglers.
By which you mean people who fish?
Right, but if you are one, you'd say angler.
I would?
Every subculture has its own special language, words with significance specific to that subculture. When you use them, you convey both meaning and membership.
That sounds good.
That's why authentic sounding fish stories always have plenty of angler lingo. For example, I wouldn't tell people a big fish broke my string. I'd say I was jigging with a hard bait when a strike from a lunker snapped my leader.
That's both highly specific and difficult to understand.
Exactly the point. Want to give it a try?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The pirate hunter Morgan LaFlay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden...
Chum chomping line breaking.
My ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
Yeah, that's the way. You almost sound like a real angler. I have given you my best tip. See if you can get some other chums to do the same.
I'll do that. Hi.
Yeah,
Any
can I
chance
get
I
in now?
could get inside the quarry?
Not many try to get in here, just out. What's the purpose of your visit?
Home for a
I
tour.
was hoping for a tour.
We don't give tours here. The only people allowed inside are the prisoners. And also, I suppose, people visiting the prisoners, but no one ever does that.
I'd like to visit
yeah,
a prisoner,
prisoner.
please.
We do have a visitation policy, but it's quite strict. Who are you here to see?
Stan.
We do have a Stan. I'm a little surprised he'd have a visitor. Can you prove you know him?
I can describe him. Loud jacket. Never stops moving his arms. Or his lips.
That does sound like him.
Shit.
But
That means I
I'm
need the,
supposed to see some actual physical evidence. Just bring me something that shows you two have ever been in a room together. That way, I can tell my boss that I did my job.
Yeah, 'cause we need his face.
As prisoner Stan, anyone could get a picture of him. It doesn't prove anything.
I need to go and get it then. I don't know how to get it off the bird. Quickly do this and I think I'll call it then. Because, yes, Bare Bones Island.
These groves go on forever. Ah! No way. I don't want to lose my hand.
Oh. They like worms. don't they? Birds like worms. Okay, quickly do this because I can do this. Melee. So it was High Street. No, is it? No, it was High Street, wasn't it? Go in there.
Hello.
I'd like to trade my fish in for some hagfish.
I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks.
All right, go, 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 go. So leave. Go, go, go. Escape the island. If it doesn't work, do it. Try next time.
Where do I find the mint groves? Oh, that bird needs an attitude adjustment.
All right. If this doesn't work, then I don't know. Right, okay.
Whoa!
Alright, well, I'll call it there for today. We'll try again next time. Thank you for joining today. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the slight jumps, but Mally being a pain in the arse he is when he's hungry. Yeah. Well, yes, thank you, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.